Hi everyone, welcome in, and thank you guys, you're so sweet. Now, this is the beautiful 1Piece Fragrant Arabian Jasmine. Now, this is from Leaf and Petal. They're known for their quality, but moreover, they're known to be great for people, whether you're a beginner like me, right? Maybe you don't know anything about plants, all the way to people who are very experienced with gardening. Now, this jasmine, it is extremely fragrant. You know, we use it in perfumes, you see it in lotions and everything. It smells so intoxicating. These plants are super low maintenance. You're getting this whole piece today for $22.95. And I want to let everyone know that today we do have a special going on with your cart. When you check out all of your plants today, it's just going to be $7.50 to be able to get everything home. Now, I want to bring in our professional gardener, Carrie Mobley, who knows all the things about it. Carrie, when I saw this, I could not believe the size.
I know.
And it's so beautiful.
Right, I mean, it really is, and you nailed it. I mean, jasmine is known for its incredible fragrance, and I love that you're getting this one in a 1-gallon pot. This is a really nice, substantial size, and this is from Leaf and Petal. Our plants are just amazing. They come to you very fresh, very well packaged, and very, very healthy. So what Arabian jasmine is it really is as exotic as it sounds. It's different from a lot of the other climbing jasmines. This one in particular has more of the trendles, which can climb up, but this can also be used as a ground cover. So I just want to show you kind of how big and beautiful these flowers are. This is one of the most low maintenance flowers that you can have. It doesn't deal with diseases. It doesn't really deal with pests. It's very easy to grow, and it's a fast grower. So you can see all those beautiful tendrils that are just going to be reaching out to grab onto something, or it can even be in a container and they can kind of spill over the side. So it's really, really versatile, and it blooms consistently all the way through those summer months.
And we love that, right? And think about that in the summer months. Sometimes we're out on the lanai, the patio, right? Having this kind of encase you would be so beautiful. Or maybe having it outside, you know, really anywhere. It's just going to create that beautiful ambiance.
Yes. Yeah, well, and listen, I'm going to make a gardener out of you yet, Sue.
Yes.
And so for a lot of you, maybe this is the first time that you have bought a plant, you know, that's coming to you in the mail, which, by the way, I so stand by Leaf and Petal plants, right? We have, you know, a guarantee, a 1-year guarantee on our perennials. And this is, in fact, a perennial. So what that means is this is going to come back year after year. So for those of you who live like in the deep frigid states, what I would say is put it in a container and bring it inside during those winter months. It'll still continue to give you some blooms inside. Just kind of put it in a nice bright area. So the other thing is that it brings in all of the pollinators, which I think is really important, right? We're always talking about how the honeybees are dying because of all the pesticides and whatnot. This, because of all of the beautiful blooms and the fact that it smells so delicious, it's going to be bringing in those butterflies and the hummingbirds and the bees. It's going to be great all the way in the north, all the way down to the deep south, and just give it some light. You know, it does like some sunlight, but it's also so versatile that if you have it in part shade, that's just fine too.
Oh, like you said, low maintenance, right? Which is perfect. Now, we do have fertilizer, so I want to make sure everybody knows that as well. We do have the 25-piece plant fertilizer pods. So if you're like, well, you know, I want to plant this, how do I make sure I get it the right fertilizer? So this is super easy to use, right, Carrie? We're just going to mention this really quickly if you want to add this on, because those are, I think we're throwing it up on the screen, $19.95, so under $10 on a flex.
Yeah, this is amazing because there's no measuring, there's absolutely no fuss. They're in these pods, which have no microplastics in them. So you just pop it into a 1-gallon like jug of water, let it dissolve, and we say to use it like once every 2 weeks. It's the food for your plants, so it's really important. And this in particular one is a bloom boosting fertilizer, so it's going to give you more blooms bigger blooms, and just really all around good health for your plants. I cannot recommend using a fertilizer enough. And then also, you guys, we always talk about with proper care. I want to make sure that all of you know, when you get these plants home, like this one, say for example, what I want you to do is pull it out of the container and water it. And when you plant it, you gotta water it. And then what are you gonna do the next day? You're gonna water it. You know, it is low maintenance, so once it's established, you won't have to baby it that much. But I do want to, if I can, pull up a map, because what you're doing right now, you aren't purchasing this to have it shipped to you right now. It's freezing cold where a lot of you are. There's still snow on the ground. So if you can take a look at this map and see where you're located, then you'll see there's little dates next to it. We at Leaf and Petal are going to ship these to you when it is the right time for you to plant it. So it's going to arrive to you. Let's say you're all the way up in northern Michigan, right? You're gonna be getting this late April, early May. So you're gonna take that, you're gonna dig a hole either in the ground or in a container and plant it and water it, and you're gonna have incredible success with it. So just know that all you're doing right now is holding your place in line. You don't even get charged for it until it ships out. But we have a really limited amount of inventory that we took in this year. So if you think you're gonna wait until April and May when that ground is finally...
Oh, they'll be gone.
They will be gone.
Yes.
So, and I would not pass this up, you guys. It's a beautiful, it's a unique jasmine that you're not going to see at your local home improvement, you know, nursery center, or even your local nursery. We try to bring you things from Leaf and Petal that are different, that are special, that are a little bit more difficult to find, but that they also are easy. And in fact, right next to you, Su Ming, you have our planting guide. Could you kind of hold that up?
There's the guide that comes, and everyone gets this.
Yes, that's right. So for every plant, we have a very specific planting guide. And what that does is it'll tell you where to plant it, how to plant it, how much water it needs, how much sunlight it needs. And there's even a 1-800 number on the back, so if you have any questions, right? Because we're kind of blowing through a lot of information.
Oh, yes, for sure. And all those that information will be on the back. So when you get this, if you have additional questions, just call the number, email. I mean, there's like, oh my gosh, like 6 different ways it seems like on here to be able to talk to the customer service team to be able to help you. But like Carrie said, you get it home, you put it in the ground. Remember, you're not getting charged until it actually ships, and that was according to that chart that we showed you. If you have additional questions about the chart, call us. Our customer service team is amazing. They'll be able to help you. This is under $8 to get home, and we have such limited quantities. I would say grab this now while you can. Get a couple of them. I like symmetry in the garden, Carrie.
Sure.
So, you know, you want to grab a couple of them. 899223 is that item number. Just to remind you, again, limited quantity. Grab yours now. You're not charged till it ships out. And remember, $7.50 ships all of your plants today, and that is an incredible deal too. So make sure that you don't miss out on that. Now, really quickly, I do want to mention, and Carrie, we had the 1Piece, the Red Hardy banana
oh my gosh,
that was so popular that we want to talk about.